morning, witches, and welcome back to another witchcraft video. That seems so old YouTube to like do that, but I don't know, something just came over me and made me excited. If you do like the witchcraft content, make sure that you are 1, subscribed, and 2, know about my witchery playlist. I will link it up here and of course somewhere in the description. We are going to be getting into the spell book for new witches. Alright, so if you do have this book and you want to perform the spell with me, we are turning to page 203, and this video and this spell in particular is a good fortune charm. Done a few good fortune style videos on this channel before, so of course again you can watch those. A good fortune charm. Craft this good fortune charm to boost your luck. This charm uses Fehu, the rune of fortune, luck, beginnings, and wealth. It is made with a carved piece of wood that you can carry with you to improve your circumstances. When to perform this spell? I don't follow directions, so I totally skip out on this part, but if you are interested in when in particular to cast this spell, you can perform it on a Thursday or during a waxing moon. And the ingredients you're going to need for this are a 2 to 3 inch round foraged piece of wood, 180 to 220 grit sandpaper, a knife, or a permanent marker. I will let you know ahead of time. You do not need majority of those ingredients. And when I say majority of those ingredients, I mean use what you feel is necessary to make spells your own. So for instance, I live literally in the woods where I have wood and trees and fallen bark everywhere. Some people live on the beach where they don't have that. Some people might live in a city where if you pick up a tree stump on the side of the road, you're gonna get fined for it. I live in New York City, but I just so happen to live in a part of New York City that is surrounded by greenery. Let's go forage for our perfect circle piece of wood. I hate to be this way, but I haven't been in here, like in the woods, since my dog, and I don't want to cry, but I kind of want to cry, because I always felt so safe with him in here. Not that I don't feel safe by myself, I just loved being in here with him. Ah. Kind of struggling to find something that I'm looking for, like a piece of wood. There's a lot of bark, there's a lot of rocks. You know, you're never gonna get something perfect when you're looking for it, so I think I'm gonna take my time with this one and really just waltz around, and worst comes to worst, I hope it would be okay if I could just do it on a rock, because there's some pretty cool rocks. Yeah, for now I'm kind of just enjoying somewhat of sun. We did find a cute little rock. Number 1, cleanse your altar or your workspace. Now, considering I already did cast a spell before this, with praying over my tea and wishing into the good of Monday and for the rest of the week, I'm not going to quote unquote cleanse my altar because I already did. But at this point, you could go ahead and do just that. Moving on to number 2, Begin sanding your piece of wood, buff away any rough or jagged edges. So I went ahead and washed my rock, so I took some time to wash it, which in my head is sanding it, so that's fine. Obviously you can't really sand a rock. Next, with a knife or permanent marker, mark the rune symbol for Fehu. So I will of course be using a permanent marker, considering this is not a piece of wood. The symbol for Fehu is this. It basically just looks like half of a tree with no leaves. And it also looks like an F. So we're going to go off of that. And as we write it down, we're going to say this chant. Fehu, rune of good fortune, support me in my endeavors, and bring me luck and new beginnings. Now, of course, the ending of this spell is a wrap-up of you can keep this with you at all times, or you can keep it somewhere safe for when you do choose to need it. So in this instance, I'm going to go ahead and put it, first off, it really needs to dry. I'm going to put it over here on my altar space, next to my protection jar, my desert rose, all of my universe beads, my Rambo, my little Rambo boy, and my newest, my pig. Pig and Rambo are friends. They hang out. Now, I thank you guys for coming on my little adventure with me and casting spells with me. It really makes me feel like we're in this together. There are times where witchcraft could get really lonely because you are deep in your thoughts and you are kind of pulling things from your memory that you wish you forgot about. Witchcraft is just about continuing on this positive road and trying to make your life feel more simple in the midst of all the chaos. I hope that's how it comes across to you guys. Interested in more spells, of course, I do have my witchery playlist, and I hope you stick around to subscribe. But until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!